Hello. So you've got to work within the time frames that you've got. You'll get overfaced if you try and tackle everything at once. Joe keeps telling me this, and he's quite right. So you do bits and pieces as you can. Set yourself a task and complete that task. So I'm going to do the bottom half of the tiki hut side, toothless as always. And we're going to get that cleared. Can't do the entire plot because I've only got 2 hours, so I'm going to get 2 hours worth of work done now, and I'll show you the results. Right, so we'll start at the front on the tiki hut side. There's the tiki hut. I'll give you a proper look at that later on, but yeah, there's some stinging nettles there, a few bits and pieces of weeds knocking around, plastic bags shouldn't be there, a bucket needs shifting. The wayward sweet corns finally died the death. And in front of the tiki hut, quite a bit of weeding to do there. I'm going to get rid of that, that's an eyesore. Cheers Rocky, thanks for that. There's the tiki hut. At some juncture in the next few weeks maybe I'm going to give that a painting. But yeah, this is the front of the tiki hut. Moving on, we've got the weeds here, stinging nettles, going up the path. That bed needs sorting out. So along this path, I think I'll do this path today, up to the top. Plenty to go at. And around this area, tripping up over everything. Around this area, this is the compost bed, but it's full of weeds. That's not too much of an issue, I guess, but yeah, just clear up around this. I'm going to do this side, I think, today. I'm going to do the tiki hut side. That's going to have to be done at another time. Where the kale is there, that's all going to have to come out, that kale, I think, now. And all the weeds that are in there, it's a right midden. But yeah, let's see what we can do on this side. There's been plenty of weeding gone on over the last 6 or 7 weeks, but they keep coming through again, as you can see there. Where I've covered them up there, I'm going to have to adjust the cardboard on top and make sure that it keeps the coverage. Yeah, right, let's get cracking, guys. All right, so this is the end of the 2 hours. Somebody started knocking. I've cleared the paths. I've sorted out at the front around the tiki hut. It took us 2 hours to do it. 4 barrow loads. Plus I've got about 4 or 5 buckets of the big buckets, the 35 litre buckets that are full of detritus as well. But yeah, it's what it takes. So this is the patio bit that's at the side of the tiki hut. That's the front of the tiki hut. It's all full of weeds all around here. I'll sort that out. A little bit I've missed here. But I've done the paths, the majority of the paths. Again, they were all full of weeds. Need more of that wood chip. I keep missing the wood chip. Believe it or not, it takes about 12 barrowfuls of wood chips to do these paths. To cover these paths down at this half of the tiki hut plot. Still a little bit to do, so I'm not actually. And in the beds as well, there's I'd say about 15 minutes per bed to weed these beds. So there's an hour's worth of weeding left on the beds to do. So yeah, it would have took about 3 hours altogether to do all this bit down here. But it's worthwhile. Not only worthwhile, it's actually necessary, because we've got the plot inspections, I believe, tomorrow, and I've only done just over a third of one plot in 2 hours. So to get the whole lot done, to get the whole site done, my site, the 2 plots, you're talking a good 10-hour day really to get it all done and dusted. But yeah, I'll continue on tomorrow. I'll be down tomorrow. I'm going to do a full day tomorrow, and hopefully at the end of that full day tomorrow from 8 till 4 I'll have done all the lot. This top end's not been done. This is where I stopped, actually. I stopped at about the halfway point where Bradley's cage is. So you can see the difference between this bit and that bit. That's got to be done tomorrow, all the way up. That in itself's going to take about an hour and a half to completely weed all that. I'm going to bring me what sits down tomorrow, me hedge trimmers, and I'll trim all the hedges as well tomorrow. I keep saying this, don't I? It's getting the time and getting stuck in. Each one of it takes a while. If you're down here every day, if you're a retired person, and you can get down here every day for a couple of hours, it's doable, it's easy. But when you're not, it can be a bit of a trial. That salt works, by the way, boys and girls. The salt that we put all over the paves and up at the top here when Bradley made it like a white Christmas up at the top here. As you can see, that was 8 weeks ago now when there's not a weed in sight. Where he's salted the earth. This side's not looking that bad really. This side needs sorting. This definitely needs sorting out, this bit. I keep threatening to do this bit. Up at the top of the lady farmer's side, I keep threatening to do this bit. This in itself, again, is going to take a couple of hours to sort everything out around here and make it weed free. And then we've got this. That's not too bad. I'm thinking I'm going to have to, on the paths, all the paths, get the weed membrane down because it seems to be doing the trick to a certain degree. But yeah, there's about another 6 or 7 hours to do on this, which we'll hopefully do tomorrow. But that's me for today. Done my bit today. Just over 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something like that altogether. It's took. We're chatting to you as well. But I haven't been doing too much chatting to you guys on this one. Because I need to get stuck in. I need to get the stuff done. I need to get the work done. Get it all cleared away. We've still got stuff that we can take out. We'll be taking the rest of that kale out. These cabbages behind us here, these are going to come out and get parboiled and frozen. Salt them first in the salty water. Get rid of the slugs and bugs. Give them a good wash. Parboil them or steam them for a bit. And then you can freeze them up then in freezer bags. And take them as you need them. We've also got peppers and stuff like that. I'll show you it tomorrow, but yeah, that's the end of today's episode, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you all. And I'll catch you later. Bye.